I come back to the question. You are attached to things. Everything you're attached to, every single thing you're attached to, you are either left longing for it, yearning it, or you are in fear of losing it. When do you actually enjoy it? When? When do you have the time to enjoy it? There is not a moment's respite. Not a moment. When you're driving your car along the streets, right? On the main street, you're driving your car along the streets of Colombo. Now, remember, there are only individual chittas, right? We've talked about this. There are only individual chittas, and each chitta can only take one object. Yeah? Each chitta can only take one object. So when there are individual chittas, let's just say, I'm talking about two separate chittas. This chitta sees your car. You're in the car now. You're holding the steering wheel. You're looking at your car, and you're thinking to yourself, my car. Right? My car? No, not my petrol. You look at your car, and you have this feeling, oh good, I have a car. Right? You have this good feeling of being a car owner. You think, yeah, it's a nice car, I like this car, good car, right? I'm a car owner, and I'm fortunate to be one, I'm lucky to be one. Right? You're really enjoying that. But the next moment, you hear the horn, someone's horning. Or you have your three-wheel driver or a bus driver. They drive so close to your car. In that moment, are you thinking the same thing that you were thinking in the previous chitta? How wonderful to be a car owner. Is that what you're thinking? Is that what you're thinking? No. See, that only lasted one split second. Only when you were looking at the car and ignoring the traffic around you. But the moment you focus on the traffic around you, now what are you thinking? How do I get through this traffic unscathed? In that moment, you can't enjoy being a car owner, can you? I really want all of you to think about this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm helping you find the answers to your problems in life. This is why you suffer. You suffer because you don't understand this. Understand this and you're fine. You're done. That's it. Job's done. Drive your car happily. You can't drive happily. Because in driving school, they don't teach you how to drive. What? Happily. What do they teach you? How to drive. They teach you how to drive legally. They don't teach you how to drive happily. For that, you have to come to Sunday school. Here we teach you how to drive happily. See, in the moment you are a car driver, you're looking at the car. Let's just say the car's in the car park, right, in the garage. You walk up to your car and you look at the car and go, nice. I like this. So just imagine your car for a second. And just think the first day you had the car, because now, it's past the honeymoon period, just like the wife, right, after a while, just becomes baggage. Yeah? But initially, the first day you brought home that car, didn't you feel like a proud car owner? Like you felt like a proud husband on day one? There were proud husbands and proud wives. Yeah? I've been there, done that, so I know I have the authority to speak out loud. I know. Right? My wife would have done the same. Right? So you have the car, you walk up to the car, it's there, it's the time to get into the car. And with these cars, it's a full option. You don't have to even open it. As you walk up to it, the car door opens. It's like you and the car, there's something between the two of you. This is what you want from your car. This is what you want from everything. This is what you want from your wife. This is what you want from your children. That you want to make it feel special. Let me say it again. You want it to make you feel special. That's why when your wife doesn't make you feel special, you lose value. That's why when your girlfriend doesn't make you feel special, you lose value. Now, one of these days I'll talk to you and explain to you in detail why is this making you feel special so important. Your whole world will collapse around you, ladies and gentlemen. It comes with a warning, okay? These sermons. This fantasy world that you have built around you, it will come crashing down. and you will be left bare and naked. So it comes with a warning. Right? If you fear that, oh no, Swaminatha, let me live in this fantasy world of mine. Don't break it for me. Don't pop my bubble. Right? If you fear that, then maybe you shouldn't listen to these sermons, because I am here to tell you the truth. But you don't have to take any of this at face value. Analyze it. Reflect upon it. Apply it into your life's problems. This is practical Dhamma. Apply it into your life and see whether it makes sense. If it is, accept it. If it doesn't, then don't. Then don't. Kalama Sutta. These are the Buddha's instructions on how to gauge how much of a sermon you have to accept and how much of it you must put away and keep it to a side. So you walk up to the car. Now you want the car to make you feel special. In fact, would it not be nice if anyone else got into the car wouldn't drive? You remember Knight Rider? Yeah? Michael Knight and Kit. Yeah? When you watched that TV series, didn't you all want to have a Knight Rider? Huh? Or was it just me? What was so special about Knight Rider? Besides the fact that it could fly, it could do all sorts of amazing things that a normal car couldn't. What was so special about it? There was a personal touch, wasn't there? So Kit was almost like it shared a soul with Michael Knight. It wouldn't respond to anyone else. Yeah? So it was special. So the car made the driver feel special. That's when you attach to anything. That's why you attach. The moment you say that this is mine, this makes you feel special. It's mine. It's not yours anymore, it's mine. There is so much depth in these words, ladies and gentlemen, and I want you to try and absorb that. This teaching will free you. Honestly, it will. Otherwise, I wouldn't be saying it. There is so much depth in these words. I don't have the words to convey that depth. Words fail me. Every day, words fail me. Having to preach to you in English is hard enough. But my words fail me. I know that. But I'll keep trying, and you keep trying. Why was Kit so special? Because it had a personal touch. Wouldn't all of you like your cars to be that way? So even when your wife got in, the car wouldn't work. It wouldn't drive. Your friend tries to get in, no, doesn't drive. Then what would you like Thor with his hammer? For the youngsters in the audience, now first we come up with Michael Knight and Knight Rider for people of my generation and before, and then we have to bring the Avengers. I have to cater to all audiences, right? So those who don't know Michael Knight and his car, think about Thor and his hammer. Right? There's no one who can lift that hammer besides him. Because there's a personal connection there. Doesn't that make you feel special? See, now you're driving, you walk up to your car, you're looking at the car. This chitta, you're looking at the car. You're not driving it, okay? You're still looking at the car. You're looking at the car and you're thinking to say, wow, that is my car. Whose car is that? That's my car. Don't you feel special? Of course you do feel special. That's why you bought it. That's why it's not good enough just to rent a car. Is it not a different feeling? Come on. I mean, a rented car would do the same as your own car, right? Does it drive differently? Does it need like some kind of different fuel or something? No, it does the same thing. But do you have that prestige and honor as you would when you own a car? No, right? No, that's why no one wants to be a car renter. People want to be a car owner. Remember, that was one of your dreams when you were younger. Ask the children in the audience. I remember when I was growing up as a child, I would, as my father used to drive me along the streets of Colombo, I used to look around. And I used to look at the Land Cruisers. I think one day, As I kept remembering, one day I would drive that ship. I didn't want to rent a car. Who wants to rent a car? It's not the same. It's not the same thing. It doesn't give you the same feeling. You have to own a car. There are no car renters clubs, are there? No, they have car owners clubs. So you walk up to the car's there, car's looking at you, you're looking at the car, you're feeling special because it's your car. It's got the color that you want. Yeah? It's in fact, you ordered that color. It's not just any old blue, it's royal blue. Yeah? And it's metallic. So you're looking at the car's making you happy. Now you get into the car. You take a deep breath. This is the first day. First, second, give you a week. Yeah? So 7 days. 7 days of honeymoon time, right? So the first week of your car ownership, you get in, you inhale, take a deep breath. What do you get? New car smell. It doesn't even feel like getting into a car. It feels like walking into a temple. Doesn't it? Remember how you open the door? Softly. It's like the day you first held your girlfriend's hand. The first day. That's how you open the car, with both hands. Like when you offer something to Swami Nuhanse, with one hand you offer and the other hand you're actually holding the other hand. Yeah. When you offer alms today, with one hand you have the spoon, with the other hand you're holding that hand. Out of respect. Yeah, in the same way, the first day you open the door, right? One hand holding the latch, the other hand holding that arm. That's how you open it. You don't want to wake up the baby. So then you sit in your seat, almost feeling guilty that the seat has to bear your weight. Then you gently pull that seat belt. Nowadays, come on, you damn thing. But the first day, come to Papa. What's so funny is not so much how I say it. You know that's how you did it. You know that's what you did. You know. You remember. So you pull the seat belt. You fasten it. Then you hold the steering wheel with both hands. Fortunately, you only have two. And then remember the first time. This man who'd never even got on his knees for the Buddha, never worshipped his parents. But this time round, he's in his car. He's gone to the temple. So, there's God. Now, you have to worship. Take a trip down memory lane. Ask yourself. And then remember when you had to get the indicators, those, what do you call them? The indicator sticks, levers. Yeah? When you have, you got to press it down, right? To turn left and then up to turn right. Still got that right? Thank you. So when you had to turn left, remember how gentle you were with them. Remember? And then when it had to reset, the car does it automatically, but you are so gentle with it that you bring it back up softly. You don't want to hurt the car. It's like your baby. See, here's the deal. Now, all of this is to prove to you one point. How many of the moments that you spent with your car did you actually enjoy being the car owner and the prestige and the honor and the joy that comes with being one versus the fear of someone running into you, bumping into someone, a coconut falling on your car because whenever you were to park somewhere, what did you have to do? You got to look around. And the damn birds that fly over your car, what do? Where do they decide to take a poop? Of all the places they could. Where do they decide to do that? On your car. When they could have chosen the windscreen, where do they choose? The bonnet, where it can cause damage to the paint. Yeah? It's as if they have something against you. They have a grudge. That's what they do. Do you remember this? Do you have this? It's only fair to ask another monk whether they remember this. Whereas in your case, you go through this still every day. Every day you go through this. See, honestly answer this question, car owners in the room. Do you spend more time enjoying your car or worrying about your car? I rest my case. So what did you pay 100,000 rupees for? 200,000 for? 300,000 for? 500,000 for? 2 million for? What did you pay? The car or the fear that came with it? How much for the car? How much for the fear?